Hartman Adventures at them, man. Yeah. Welcome. Big up to you guys again. Don't know, it's Jay again with Hartman Adventures. We are on another Friday Night Live. Yeah, man, welcome to you guys. I'm seeing Boring Fisherman here already. Ash is here. Yeah, man, so tonight we are looking out for a very exciting show. We have a very special guest to bring on. I'll introduce the guest to you guys already, but so far you should have seen his photograph on the thumbnail. So you guys, those of you who follow a lot of fishing, you should have an idea of who that person is. So you guys just stay tuned. Definitely going to bring in our special guest. But before we bring him in, we're going to get a couple of stuff out of the way. Bless up to all of those who coming in. Boring Fisherman is here. Bless up to everybody else who is on the live. Today's a holiday in Jamaica, so happy holiday to all of those, to all our Jamaicans here and those in the diaspora. Bless up to New Look at Lures, Jamaica Shore Fishing. Bless up. Yeah, man. So bless up to everybody. It's a holiday today, as I said. I'm not sure if you guys celebrate Easter, but if you do, happy Easter to you guys. So yeah, bless up to all of you guys. Today again, our sponsor for today's stream is Barb's Trendy Boutique. So you can check out Barb's Trendy Boutique over on Instagram. If you do like all the latest trends, female fashion, the hottest things, and you're interested in getting something special for yourself or something special for your special person, go ahead and check out Barb's Trendy Boutique over on Instagram. You can scan the QR code over on the side of the screen and it will take you directly over to Instagram. So bless up to everyone again. Yeah, man. So as I said earlier before, we have a very special guest in the building tonight. Our special guest is Jerry Bridging, brother from another mother, from Jamaica Shore Fishing. So let's see if we can bring in Jamaica Shore Fishing. What's up, bro?
Big up yourself, Dre. Big up yourself.
Yeah, man. Bless up,
Thank
man.
you.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me in, bro. Definitely, big up.
Awesome. Yeah, man. It's a pleasure to have you on, bro. It's a pleasure to have you on. It's been a couple of weeks that I've wanted to get you on. I'm pretty sure that a lot of people who follow the space, the fishing community, would love to hear some of your awesome fishing stories. Why they call you the Barra Hunter. That's pretty self-explainable from the name itself, right?
Boy, I'm telling you. Well, why they call me the Barra Hunter? Because of the fact that I go out and the majority of the fish that I catch is about 80% barracudas, because I do go out intentionally and hunt them.
Absolutely.
I love the way they taste. They eat very good. A lot of people scared to eat barracuda because of ciguatera poisoning. But I want to educate a lot of people about ciguatera poisoning. Ciguatera poisoning is carried by every reef fish. Reef-born fish that lives on the reef actually carries it. Snappers, jacks, red snappers, dog teeth snappers, or what you call them, schoolmaster snappers. All of them carry ciguatera poisoning based on the bait fish that they eat that eats a particular algae. So the bigger the fish is, the more toxin they carry. So you you know that anything over 20 pounds, you can let go. You don't keep it. You try your best to let that go, and don't eat it because you're gonna get sick. So that's one of the reasons, because I go out and I hunt barracudas a lot, and you actually build up an immunity to it after a while, after eating it for so long. So when you eat it the next time, you won't get sick. Even though I've got hit twice already by ciguatera. It hit me real bad one time. I mean, hived up all over my body. So
Wow,
yeah,
wow.
so it's something to be careful of. I mean, if your immunity is not built up to it, then you'll probably get hurt.
Yeah, I can imagine. I've never gotten sick from it, you know. In Jamaica here, we have a famous saying that if you want to know if the barracuda is poisonous, you cut a small piece of it, put it in a ant's nest, and if the ants eat it, then you know say the barracuda not poisonous. So I've seen many people do that over the years. I've eaten huge barracuda, 20 odd pound barracuda, and I've not gotten sick even once as yet. So um like you said, it's almost possible to get sick from pretty much any one of the large fish, especially the
Yes,
predator
definitely.
fish days. Yeah,
I mean,
because
I've caught smaller ones that I've actually gotten sick from. I've
yeah,
caught four one day. I mean, like 5 pound, 3 pounders. I've gotten sick from one of them out of the four that I caught that day, because we actually caught them and roasted them right away on the fire. We didn't even waste any time. It was
hmm,
a meat catch and cook on the spot. And we was in a mangrove and we was catching them, and I got really sick from one of them, man. It was like I had to go to the doctors for that one.
wow,
Yeah. So
Jaja,
you got to be careful, though. You got to be careful. That's all.
wow, yo, that I've never experienced it, and trust me, I no more don't want to experience it. But hey,
You
sick.
get the diarrhea, the vomiting, the itchy, scratchy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Sometimes a runny nose. It's just some weird. It's a weird feeling, but it's like technically a foodborne illness. It's like you're sick.
Yeah, yeah.
So you just got to get some Benadryl and some stuff like that. But I use busy. You know, old man, straight busy. Just boil some busy in some water and drink that, man. You're gonna road.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
We have we all home
home,
remedies.
home
Well,
remedies. Yep,
we can't
Jamaican
forget
home
them,
remedies.
you know, bro. We
Yeah,
can't forget them because guess what? We ancestors use them, and hey, everybody's still alright, and nobody in
hey,
Africa hospital all now, so we can't
I got a
abandon them.
bottle of it. I actually buy the green ones and I grate it, and then I put it on a newspaper or something to dry in the sun, and
Yeah,
then I put it back in the bottle and I store it in the cabinet. In case of emergencies, you get poisoned. Food that must be in every Jamaican house. You must have busy in your house because anything can happen. Um,
absolutely.
I seen children ingested rat poisoning, and that was what saved their life.
Wow.
Yeah, busy. It extract. They mix it with the charcoal,
Yeah,
and yeah, charcoal and busy and a little red dirt. Mix that up and drink that, and that right there. And we even have animals that got poisoned that we gave them busy and it saved their life.
wow,
So yeah,
wow. Bro, I've never used busy. I've seen it
yeah,
growing up. We normally have them like at the yard and stuff like that, but I've never used it. I've never seen anybody use it. I know them grate it and them probably put like warm water and stuff on it and
yeah,
then strain it off, but I've never used it. So yeah,
yeah.
yeah, man. I
It's
can
something. It's something that's good for you, though. You know.
absolutely. I can
Yeah.
imagine, bro, cause I mean, it does a lot in because growing up and hearing people talking about busy and poison and all of them stuff there, yeah, you can get the sense of exactly what it does. So yeah, man, I fully
Yeah.
understand using that. But yeah, want to say a couple shout out to a couple of people. Just the same venture for adventure is here. Welcome, bro. As I said before, welcome, boring fisherman. A couple other people just joining in on the live. But yeah,
Yeah, Boring Fisherman said, "What is bless up?" Bless up. All right, basically, bless up is like I mean, like in Jamaica we would say big up yourself or a shout out or it is basically like pretty much things change over a period of time because based on my times and growing up coming to now, the words have changed, the slangs have changed, and the meanings. Everybody is just different now. Welcome in Jamaica Adventures. Big up yourself. Uh,
absolutely.
yeah, guys. So bless up is just like saying, hey, man, big up yourself,
Yeah,
or um, like put yourself at the highest. You know what I mean? That's just basically it.
yeah.
Or
It's a
yeah,
greeting. Yeah, it's just a greeting.
yeah. It's a
Yeah,
Jamaican greeting. Yeah,
yeah. So like in the States, a lot of people would say, "Hey, how you doing?" In
yeah,
Jamaica, it's all. There are so many ways to say hello in Jamaica. You greeting. There's no one way to say hello or hi in Jamaica.
yep, yep.
Somebody will wave to you. Somebody will just wink at you, blow a horn, something like that. Yeah, just
Yeah.
accept it with great pleasure. It's nothing derogatory or anything like that. So when I say bless up to you, it just means that hey, I hold you in high
Yeah, it's a
esteem.
greeting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a greeting. Yeah, man. Bless up
Hmm.
Jamaica adventure. Yeah, man. Bless up, bless up.
Yes.
So
Born fish.
guys, I wanted to let you guys know there will be a giveaway at the end. I have these stickers from Jamaica Shore Fishing. These are stickers that he had done for his channel, and he does give these out to his to the guys over there on his channel. I have two of them. I'll be giving both of them away to one lucky person at the end of the stream. So you guys can stay tuned. I'll probably pop in a question or I don't know, but I'll definitely be giving this away to somebody at the end of the stream. So you guys just stay tuned. Make sure you are paying attention to what Mr. Jamaica Shore Fishing is saying. So yeah, bro. Yeah. Let's see if we can get in and get people a little bit
All
more
right.
familiar with who Jamaica Shore Fishing is and how did he come about starting a fishing channel, or what got you really into fishing?
All right. Got me into fishing. 1980s. My mom was like basically, you know, at the time her and my dad were separated, and I was like going into my teens, early teens, and I never really. I mean, I've been fishing before, but never really been fishing. And there's this one fireman that just was fond of me and my brother. He had two daughters, and he was just fond of us. And he lived next door. And he was like, "Hey, yo, come fishing with us. We going fishing on the weekend." And went. And we was actually using hand lines at first, and we learned, and it was pretty awesome, awesome vibes. And we caught some fish, but we didn't keep them to eat. It was throwback. It was
Hmm.
catching back because we was in this pond called Hogan's Pond in Massachusetts, and definitely it got me into it. And then me and my brother was a part of the Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah.
And in the Boys and Girls Club, there was a fishing trip coming up with the Sea Surf and Anglers Club. And we went out with the Sea Surf and Anglers Club. And it actually became a competition on a party boat. And we were using, it was my first time ever using a conventional reel where we just drop down straight down and you just wind up once the fish hooks onto it, you bring your fish in. And it was pretty amazing. We caught flounders, flukes and flounders, and me and my brother actually won the competition. My brother won a really expensive reel, and I won a whole tackle box.
Wow.
And that's where my fishing ventures started on from there.
Wow.
And then it was like almost every weekend it was on a bridge someplace, underneath a bridge someplace. I was living on a beach at one point, and I was just fishing every single day.
Wow.
So it was pretty cool. It got me into it more, and it's when I really came here in Jamaica now, where I'm fishing more, even more harder than I was before, because I have the tropics to my advantage. I have the clean waters to my advantage. I have the awesome shade in certain places that I go to fish. And it's just walking about in nature, being one with nature, connecting back with one with nature. And that's just healing yourself from throughout the week that you go through in the torturous situation of the work environment. Sometimes the work environment is very unhealthy, and you going into nature just reconnects you back and re-heals you back all in one again. And that sound of the wave, the birds flying by, and the fish in the sea, even the little ones that you're not catching, you see,
Yeah,
you appreciate just so. I mean, this is one of the best things that I love about fishing. So
bro, I can't tell you exactly how comforting or how calming it is to just be out there. It's one of
oh,
the it's one of the few things that I do where I don't think about anything else other than what I'm doing in that moment. So when I'm out, I'm throwing a lure or I'm waiting for my line to run or something, I'm not thinking about anything else. Don't matter, no, it doesn't matter what how stressful the work week was. It doesn't matter what went on prior to me getting there. When I'm out there, I'm not thinking about anything else. I'm out there, whether I'm catching or not catching, I'm enjoying myself. I'm in tune with nature. And if I catch something and I can cook it up right there and then, that's the best tasting fish you can ever get.
oh yeah,
Yeah, man, that's absolutely the best tasting. Cause something that a lot of people have never tried and they might not know this is when you catch a fish, and you build a fire, you roast it there. If you just get some of the salt water and just pour a little bit over it, you don't need any
yep,
seasoning with that, bro. That's already
no,
seasoned from natural salt from the sea. You just season that, and that's entirely. It tastes entirely different from if you should go to like a frozen food store and get your fish.
all right. We went out with seafood and drinks to Rio Bueno. I think it was about a week ago, and you guys can go back and check that video. Me and Seafood and Drinks was at Rio Bueno fishing, and her line actually caught a nice sized jackfish. And when she caught the jackfish, the first thing we did was bleed it out right there on the spot, gut scale, straight in the frying pan. When she sat there and ate that fish, her eyes, she looked around. I could see the look in her eyes. She's like, "What the heck is this?" She was like, "Yo, wait a minute. This is really, really good." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's fresh fish, straight from the water, not even 15 minutes, and it's in the frying pan. And
Absolutely.
you're eating this fish right now, and you better appreciate this because this is not something that happens very often. The fire was already lit, the frying pan was already hot, and the fish came straight out right into the frying. Oh man, she loved it.
I,
She was
I,
like, "Jerry, this is the best fish." She's like, "Jack is now one of my favorite fish."
Yeah, I watched that video and
And
I heard her say she's never had jackfish before, but she absolutely loves it
all right,
now.
there you go.
But that's the difference
Yeah,
with
she loves.
yeah, go ahead.
Let it ever be a snapper.
Oh,
Let it ever
bro,
be a snapper. That's oh my god, boy. She'd be like
bro,
totally awesome when
if you
it's a
get a
frying pan.
if you get a nice mutton snapper and you get some foil and butter, a little bit of butter and some garlic, you don't really need anything more than that, And you just foil him and
Mm-hmm.
put him right on the fire right there. So best tasting fish you ever have. Best tasting fish you'll ever have.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro. So let's talk about some of your techniques, cause I watch a lot of your videos, and some of your techniques are really what you would say now very unique. The way you use your lures, your attention to detail, to the water, the direction of the wind, and all of that. I watch your videos and all of those stuff. You're very cued in on them. How did you develop these techniques?
All right. You ever hear them say, "Practice make perfect"?
Yeah.
You practice, practice, practice. All right. Originally, I was not into lure fishing at all, really that much. I did it sometimes, but I wasn't 100 into it. I was mostly drop line fishing, and I went out on drop line fishing twice a day, sometimes in the morning and in the night. And I'm like, damn, this is really tedious, and it's not 100% guaranteed strike. So I'm like, how can I improve my game? And then my cousin Yam came to me, and Yam was like, Jerry, you're doing lure fishing. You're pretty good at it already. Why don't you just stick with it and just invest more time into the lure fishing? I said, that's a good idea, Yam. Nobody's really doing that, so why not? I just want to be unique in doing it. So I started doing my homework, and the homework started off in watching other professionals who are better and who are excellent fishermen, and I take my hats off to them, and I can name them. They're actually other YouTubers just as well as myself. One of them's Cavi. Cavi's fishing.
Oh,
Um, Not only Cavi, but his partners. He has two other partners, Brixie
Brooksy
and
and Briggsy.
yep, yep, and they're excellent fishers. They're out of Australia. I'm linked with Brixie and Cavi. I talk to them on a regular basis. They give me pointers personally on Instagram, me and the message back and forth all the time. Brett Thompson out of Trinidad. I watch Brett on a regular basis. Brett Thompson's excellent lure fisherman. His skills, his techniques, and everything about his way he fish. I talk to Brett on a regular basis. Big up to Brett Thompson just as well.
Yeah, I watch
And
him
not
as
only,
well.
but there's a couple of other New Zealand fishermen that I also watch, also out of New Zealand, who does the same type of fishing I do. So watching these guys and talking to them, I and I talk to them and I get pointers. They give me pointers and I ask, hey, look, I'm doing this, and I'm not getting a result from it. And then they'll tell me, hey, Jerry, maybe because your water is kind of different, maybe you want to try a different color.
Yeah,
And I realize now, guys, and when you go out lure fishing, you have to study these things. The color of the water, how the water looks. Can you see to the bottom or can you not see to the bottom? If you can't see to the bottom, what color should I use? So now that's where you come with something high vis, um, white, high visibility chartreuse, something with a little bit of red and white on it, or maybe chartreuse and white, or silver and white, something with a white belly. That's going to give you that attraction because the fish is actually on the bottom hunting, and when they look up and see that white belly moving across, they actually go up and hit, especially snooks. You got to be careful when you out too, because sometimes if you can't see in the bottom of the water, you can't see obstacles, and then you go down too deep and your lure get hitched up, and there you go walking in belly deep or knee deep water trying to get your lure out. So these are things that I study when I go out: the coloration of the water, the direction that the wind is blowing from, um, like the direction that the wind is blowing from, guys, is very important because I'm using 15-pound line and a quarter-ounce lure. I try not to use more than a quarter-ounce lure on my light setup. With a 15-pound or 10-pound line, you're getting out at least a 40-yard cast. So a longer cast run will give you a better opportunity of a bite because it's coming across a longer distance. So any fish within that region will actually see it and move towards it. And you will see results because the first set of fish that's going to run after your line here in the tropics in Jamaica, once you drop that lure in the water, are the long jaws. You'll see the long jaws move. Once you get attention from long jaws, you know that your lures are visible. They're working. There's someone out there that wants it.
absolutely.
So the long jaw, one of the first tattletale that's going to tell you, hey, that lure is showing something. They're coming from about 100 yards out, jumping and diving at your lure. Then you know that lure is being seen from a very far distance.
It's
And you
in,
know that's at work. It's just a matter of time before the fish gets to it.
absolutely. It's
So
incredible
you
the vision on long jaw.
Oh yeah, the long jaws vision. If you watch my last video where from, I think I worked from Sandy Bay, Hanover, all the way to Fort Charlotte, where I caught that long jaw on the right alongside Dolphin Cove.
Yeah,
There was one particular long jaw in the video. I actually put it in slow motion. The fish was traveling from about 100 and something yards out coming after my lure, and the speed that he moved and reached my lure was amazing. It was in less than a second.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that's how fast he moved. So I had to really slow it down in the video so y'all could literally see the speed that this fish is moving, because I practice to watch the lure from it lands on the water top to when it reaches back to me.
Wow.
I don't take my eye off that lure none time from it reaches the top of that water till it gets right back to me. If I can't see it, then I need to move to a different position where I can actually see my lure work.
Yeah, that's true, bro. Cause if it's one thing you want to always do, you need to be seeing your lure in the water. You can know when your lure is swimming properly, because
Yep.
something you can attract the fish, but another thing is to get the fish to strike the lure. Because if the lure is
Yep.
not swimming properly, and you don't see that the lure is not swimming properly, you might get a lot of fish chasing, but they're not striking. So that is very important, keeping your eyes fixed on the lure, where the lure is in the water, how it's moving, and all of that. So that's a very good point that you made just now.
And also, your depth of water is very important. You have to really watch the depth of water that you're fishing because you know how expensive a lure is, Andre. And if you lose a $10 Missouri lure, either and you can't retrieve it, then you know how that goes. It goes to Davy's locker, or Davy Crockett's locker down there. It's gonna stay down there. It's not
Yeah,
coming
bro.
back.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I've lost numerous amount of lures, guys. It's expensive. It's not cheap.
No, it's not cheap. And there's something that I always tell people this though. Whenever people ask me, how about when you lose lures? There's something that I always tell them. I always tell them, whenever you go lure fishing, you have to always plan that you're going to lose lures. And most of the time you lose the ones that are your favorite lures, because you tend to fish with those ones more often than not. So
Oh yeah,
whenever you're losing lures, you're most likely going to lose the ones that you love the most. And sometimes
right.
it's not because you got reefed or you got stuck on something. Sometimes you might hook a fish that is just too big for your setup, because the same lure that catches a 5 pound fish, that same lure catches a 30 pound fish. So sometimes you hook a fish and you just can't stop it and you lose that lure. Like last week, I lost a really nice lure last week, because I just hooked a fish that was too strong for my setup. It's not that it was too strong, but my drag wasn't loose enough on the reel. So when that fish strike and I set the hook, it made like 2 to 3 clicks of drag, and then it broke off because the line was just not strong
Well,
enough to stop
you
that
know, you
fish.
know, after watching your video,
Yeah.
after watching your video, Dre, I actually went back out looking for your lure for you.
Wow. Bro, I was searching. I
I went
was.
up there. Yeah, I went out there. I went out there hunting for hours from 6 to 9 o'clock, and I didn't catch anything. I was like, yo, that Barra, if I catch him, he's gonna have Dre's lure in his mouth like a tongue ring. So
Oh,
I'm
bro.
like, that's perfect. I'm gonna catch him, bro.
Absolutely, bro. I
I was
was,
hoping I was hoping to hook him and get that video footage. I'm like, damn, that would have been an awesome catch. I'm like, Dre, I got your lure back.
bro. I would have given you that lure, bro. Cause trust me, that's one of my favorite lure. And funny enough, I actually got that
Yeah,
lure.
man.
That lure was gifted to me by one of my brethren, Uncle Bert. You guys probably see Uncle Bert. My
Bro,
Uncle Bert go fishing all the time.
I
Uncle
got a
Bert give
lure
me that
that's
lure there.
well, I got a lure that's stuck right now across the river that I
Yeah.
gotta go there, but there's crux in it. And every time I go in that river, man, I'm like, damn, I'm shaking. I'm like, yo, man, I don't want the crux to bite me or something, man. But I just make sure that that water receded very low before I go in it.
Exactly, bro.
But I got
It have to go stay over
a
there.
lure down there to go get, so I'm gonna get soon.
Bro, that lured off is stay over here.
You
Me, you see,
know.
that me and Crocs now, and I see him. Me and them now rolling. I see him game at all, my boy. with them territory that.
Yeah, I know it's their territory, but I still love that lure. I gotta go get it. I've went across here twice. I've gotten two of my lures in there already. My arrow for
Mm,
my compound boat setup when I was bow fishing down there one day, and I was actually bow fishing for snooks.
yeah.
And here what reached me, I forgot to press the damn button on the reel. So when I came back with the bow and did the shot,
Yeah.
the reel wasn't released. Bow snapped the cord, and the damn arrow fell in the river.
Oh. Whoa.
So I'm sitting there like, really? I was hunting. It was some big snooks in there, bro. You could see them in the water clear as day.
Wow.
So I went down there and I was like, you know what, man, I gotta go get my arrow. The arrow's like $50. I'm not leaving $50 in this river. And I
Nah,
have
nah,
two
nah.
lures down here just as well. I'm gonna go get them.
Makes sense.
So I go in the river. I dive off into the river with fins and goggles and everything. And Laurie's standing on the banking side laughing after me when I stood up. Because I stood up, I dive off into this water thinking it was deep. And it was solid in the middle of the river. And it was only like waist deep. So I
Wow.
stood up and worked because my knee hit the bottom. And I stood up and Laurie's standing there laughing after me like, you're so stupid. You just jumped off with goggles and fins and everything. And you can walk in it. So
Wow.
I walk upriver. I grab one of my lures down lower. I have a Yazuri crystal minnow. I grab that one. Then I walk a little bit further up. I had one more Yazuri on the other side. I grab that one. Then I get to the arrow. I pick it up, take that up. Then at the same time, pick the arrow up. A lady walks by. Son, you know that there's crocodiles in there, right? I'm sitting there like,
Wow.
oh, it's gone bad already. Yeah, like, what the hell am I gonna do?
You could
What the hell
almost
am I gonna
turn
do?
prop bacon, bro.
Bro, I didn't even bother even worried about it. I just grabbed the arrow out of the riverbed and just took my time and walked down. Mo Dogs is in the building, guys. Bless up Mo Dog.
Yo, bless up Modog, man. Modog, fishing with
Mo
Modog.
Dog and I want to say shout out to Travis from Antigua. Travis from Antigua is in the building.
Yo,
Big up
bless
to
up
Travis too.
Travis. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Bless up my bro here. Bless up Wayne.
Yeah,
Kim J Fishing is in the building. The Snook
that's
Master.
right, Cam J. Pick up yourself.
Yeah, man. Kim J Fishing is in the building. Kim J say him lose lures on consecutive casts. Bro, me can't imagine what that is like. Me can't imagine what that is like.
I've lost a lot of lure. I've went out and I want to say shout out to John Gala out of Texas. Me and John went fishing down here, and John actually shipped down some lures to me.
Mm,
And trust me, he hooked me up wicked when he came to the lures. He was like, Jerry, here the lure man here. And I got a box of lures, and they've been holding me down for a while. So that's pretty good.
yeah, man. So,
Yeah.
bro, I've spent so much on lures, bro. I have so much lures right now. I try different type of lures. It's ridiculous. But I give away lures as well. If I go out fishing and somebody asks me for a lure, I never say no. I might not give you the
That-
one that I'm using because that is more than
yeah.
likely my favorite lure. But I can find a lure most times. I can find a lure in my lure bag and give to somebody. So, um,
But
bless up Moda Fishing, bless up Boring Fisherman.
yeah, guys. Fishing
Um,
with Modog, guys. Make sure you check him out.
yeah, man, bless up Wayne. That's my bro.
Mhm.
Yeah, look, bro. Who else is here? Who's this person? Jap Point. Bless up Jap Point.
Yeah, Drop
Guys,
Point's in the building. Drop Point, bless up your. Thank you.
yeah, man. And guys, Moda Fishing does streams on Thursday night. So if you're interested to check out some of Moda Fishing streams, go ahead and check them out. Modog does some awesome streams. He also gives out stickers if you want to get stickers or decals.
That's it right here, guys. Look, check it
Yeah,
out.
right
Good
behind.
sticker.
Yeah, right behind Jerry, there are a lot of stickers. Some of them are
Back,
from
you got,
Modog.
drop. I got Modogs right here. There goes Modogs.
Absolutely. So that's Modog. That's
So
Modog's fishing sticker, and you can win stickers
and,
from Modog.
I got Warren Fisherman up here, and Velocity 8 Crewman, and some old man. Couple
So
other ones up here though.
I want to tell you a secret, bro. Boring Fisherman is not that boring at all, you
He's not. He does some awesome videos. I was on his
know.
thing the other night. He's not. He's not.
Yeah, He's not.
Make sure you guys check out Born Fisherman too, guys.
Yeah, bro.
Awesome, awesome,
That
awesome.
guy loves adventure, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, bro. As we're on the topic of lures, I know that you have a couple of lures that you started out with, and you tend to go with the smaller lures. So